11th day of the Bhagavatam, I'll tell you about this. I'm a Siddha. I'm prepared, sir. I'm prepared. Now I'm not afraid of death. This is the graduation. When he is unafraid of death. The Bhagavata says, it is only the Bhagavatam that can give you fearlessness. Idam Bhagavatam Nama Puranam Brahma Samhitam Adhitavan Dvaparado Pitur Dvaipayanataham. My father, Vedavyas ji, gave me this. He gave me this Bhagavatam, and that is what I'm talking about to you now. Then comes a very important and interesting piece of the Bhagavatam, which tells you everybody wants some boon or the other in the world. Those who drink the nectar-like stories of the Lord, the soul of the universe, poured into the cups of the years by holy men, are able to purify their heart, which is contaminated by the contact with the pleasures of the senses, and they attain proximity to the lotus feet. Bhagavata has said this in the shloka towards the end of the next chapter. Pibanti ye bhagavata atmana satam kathamritam shravana puteshu samritam punanti te vishayan vitushita shayam vrajanti tat charana saroruhantikam. So once you listen to the Lord's katha, which is being poured into the cups of the years, you can't pour anything into the nose of the cups of the nose, no? You'll start coughing. But years, they look like cup, karnaputa. I've told you, we have a Goshala. An ordinary person like me, I go and chant Gopi Geetam, all the cows are listening. Tava Kathamritam Krishna Tapta Jeevanam. Now I know. I've made an impact on them. They are listening to me. They are listening. Even the little calf looking at me like that. Big eyes cows have. Cows have bigger eyes. With so much love, they're listening. Because the cowherd has never sung the Karnamrita, never sung the Gopi Gita. Only we bhaktas can sing for them. That is why in the Venu Gita episode of the Bhagavatam, 21st chapter of the 10th skanda, you have Shukadeva saying the cows made their ears into cups. We also have cups called ears. Don't fill them with gossip. Don't fill them with slander. Don't fill them with ordinary news. The real great news is Krishna's news. Fill them with that. Those who do that, they are the ones who are going to reach the Lord. The next chapter is telling us that these are the desires of people. And whom do you propitiate to get these desires? For Brahma Tejas, we have to propitiate Brahaspati. For offspring, we have to propitiate Prajapati. For Lakshmi, we have to propitiate Kubera and Varuna. For Swarga, the Devatas. For kingdom, the Vishwadevas. For lordship, Brahma. For Vidya, Lord Shiva. For family harmony, Parvati. Dampatyartham Umam Satim. You want family harmony, husband and wife not to quarrel, then think of Mother Devi. She's the one who gives you a happy married life. For dharma, the Bhagavan Vishnu. For moksha, Purushottama. For sensuous pleasure, Chandra. For selflessness, Narayana. This is how the Bhagavata is telling us about what we should do to propitiate whom, how to get the benefaction thereof. After that is a long passage about sense organs. I gave you a message. I give morning messages for those who are new to me, I tell you. They are on the YouTube. Almost 250 days now, ever since the pandemic started. And one of them is the function of the sense organs. You send children to the school, the eye is that which sees, the ear is that which listens. Yes, that's all they know. They know the function of the sense organs. Teach them the object of the sense organs. That is important. What should you see? Krishnam lokaya lojanadvaya harer gachangri yugmalayam jigragrana mukunda pada tulasim murdhannamadhokshajam jihve kirtaya keshavam muraripum. That is what Mukundamala says. A tongue, chant the name of the Lord. Eyes, look at the Lord. Nose, smell the tulsi. Ears, listen to the Lord's glory. And when you come to the Bhagavata, it is a negative lesson that is given. Lesson through a negative strain. And what is the negative strain? If you don't listen to the Lord's glory, the ear is a rat hole. If you don't chant the name of the Lord, if you don't chant the name of the Lord, then your tongue is a frog's tongue in the human mouth. I think too much for a non-vegetarian also. For us vegetarians, it's atrocious. I can't imagine a frog in my mouth. Just to make you laugh. Jikhvasati dardurike vasut nachopagayat urugaya gatha. If your head is wearing a turban and it doesn't bow down to the Lord, it's a heavy head. Bharaparam patta kirita jushtam apyuttamangam nanamen mukundam. The worst is the next one. The hand that does not fold before the Lord, even if it's wearing kankana of gold, is a corpse's hand. My father used to say, you say that your Bhagavatam Premo is sweet. It is not sweet. It is bitter. I said, only to make you understand the sweetness of the Lord's name. It is bitter. Like Ayurvedic Kashayam. Ayurvedic Kashayam is very bitter. Every time Krishna Kumarji sent me a Kashayam, I would ask him, why don't you give me some sugar and then send this, But he said, you don't know, PP. The more bitter it is, the quicker is the cure. Just imagine. Just imagine. That is what the Lord is doing. When a person dies, this is the fact of life. It may be a billionaire's wife, a billionaire's mother, a billionaire's sister, daughter, whatever it is. At the end of the day, when they are going to take the body, somebody says, remove the jewelry. Nobody says, please cremate my mother with her jewelry. पहले से partition हो गया है. Already everybody knows I want this and I want that. That's why I tell people, when you're growing old, please wear artificial jewelry. Nobody will ask for artificial jewelry. Costume jewelry is better than real jewelry nowadays. My dear listeners, this is what happens. This is what happens. Those feet, everybody is talking of exercise. They're doing online exercises, playing on the video and doing exercise. At the same time, if only they would say, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Far better than all the exercises put together. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. If the feet are just having exercise and going around, but are not going around the temple, they are artificial limbs. My father and I always had an argument. I told you he was a philosopher. For a long time, he did not have emotion. Too much of the intellect sometimes stifles the heart. He would never cry. And I was prone to cry. As I sat in the presence of Anantaram Dikshitarji from my childhood, I would cry. Oh, this is Bhakti. This is Draupadi. This is Dhruva. These are the gopis. This is Uddhava. I would say and come home full of tears and tell my father what I heard. He says, Prema, I don't like your breaking down on the dais. You were weeping. It doesn't look good. I said, Father, it's not rehearsed. I don't have glycerin down my cheeks. When I think of the Lord, when I'm moved by His grace, my heart wells up. My throat is choked. And my tears naturally come into my eyes. आँख बहने लगी और दिल भर आया रे, सोते जागते जब भी मैंने कान्हा को बुलाया रे. Whenever I think about him, my father, this is what happens. Then I read out this shloka for him. He said, sorry, 1,000 apologies, my child. You have the authenticity of the Bhagavatam vityutadashmasaram hridayam mritedam yat grihyamane harinamadeya na vikriyeta tayada vikaro netre jalam gatraruheshu harshaha. If you don't feel goosebumps, if you don't feel horripilation, if you don't have tears in your eyes, that means you have a petrified heart, stone heart, stone heart. For your information, clarification, general knowledge. The Yaksha is asking Yudhishthira, what does not have a heart? He said, stone. That is why you use the phrase stone heart. Means no heart. Petrified, petrified you call it. A stone heart cannot weep. Those who don't weep for the Lord, they are the ones who have stone heart. First time I went to Jagannath Puri, a priest was taking me around after the darshan of the main murtis. He took me to one corner of the temple and said, stand here. I said, why? Look down. There was a small depression in the ground, a cup-like depression in the granite floor. I said, what is this, Swami Maharaj? He said, this is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood and cried and cried and cried for the Lord. And this is how the depression was formed. You can imagine how many gallons of tears must have flowed. How many gallons of tears. One man in his lifetime can form a little depression in a granite floor. How much he must have cried. How naturally the tears must have flowed from his eyes. My dear listeners, this is how the Bhagavata is educating us. For your information, the master of the world passes on to tell us that Brahmaji is created by the Lord and he hears two letters, ta, pa, tapa, tapa. He didn't understand. Oh, this is the injunction given to me. So he goes into deep meditation. When he goes into deep meditation, he sees a beautiful primordial serpent, and on the serpent he sees Mother Lakshmi and then the Lord. He has darshan of Mother Lakshmi. All of us know that Mother Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth. Let us be honest. Without wealth, neither can you survive nor can I live. All of us need wealth. But wealth has to be subservient to dharma. That is most important. Long back, nearly 40 years back, I used to listen to a great Vaishnava scholar in Madras. Tirukkalam Swami was his name. Great exponent of the Gita. He would come every weekend, 3 to 4, he would talk on the Gita. He would say, generally we say, dharmartha kama moksha. But when you see the order, it is kama, artha, kama, dharma, moksha. That is the order. But when you speak about these 4 aspirations, you say dharmartha, kama, moksha. I said, Swami, why do we say that? He said, because life is like a river. Artha and kama are like rivers. They don't have any control. They have no regulation. They have no way to control themselves. So Narayana said, let one bank be dharma, the other bank be moksha. What a lovely interpretation. Artha and kama should be guided by dharma towards moksha. Please clap for that great man. What a way of explaining, how geniuses are born. Dharmartha kama moksha. This is how you use. You don't say artha kama dharma moksha. Nobody says this. Just to tell you that artha and kama are like a wild river coming from the mountains. But the river is controlled by the banks. If it floods the bank, then there is disaster. It should not flood the bank. It should come from dharma towards moksha. That is why when people say, why is Mother Lakshmi kind to the wrong people? She's not kind to the wrong people. They have done some punya in their last birth, but that wealth is not giving them joy. I have seen millionaires and billionaires and billionaires. This creature has been hosted by billionaires, But I find all of them are far less happy than you and I are, middle class people, to tell you the truth. They're not happy. They're not happy. They're planning millions and millions and millions, but they live a sad life. Ultimately, they may have gold, they may have diamonds, they may have platinum, they may have villas, they may have limousines, but then they wait for us to give them the teachings of the scriptures because in this they find peace. The Bhagavata is telling us Mother Lakshmi is bowed down now by the great Brahmaji. First, as soon as we are born, we see our mother. Namaste stu Mahamayi, Shri Pithe Surapujite, Shanka Chakra Gadahaste, Mahalakshmi Namostute, Namaste Garudarude, Kola Surabhayankari, Sarvabhapa Hare Devi, Mahalakshmi Namostute, Sarvagni Sarvavarde, Sarvadushta Bhayankari, Sarvadukka Hare Devi, महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी मुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्रमूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते आद्यंतरहिते देवी आदिशक्ति महेश्वरी योगजे योग संभूते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते स्थूल सूक्ष्म महारौद्रे महाशक्ति महोदये महापापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते श्वेतांबरधरे देवी नानालंकारभूषिते जगस्थिते जगन्मातर Mahalakshmi Namostute. This is for you and the world and for the ashram. Nothing for us personally. Because for everything good you need Mahalakshmi. Without her, you cannot function. You cannot function. That is why we pray to Mahalakshmi. And how is she? Sri Ryatra Rupini Urugaya Padayo Karoti Manam Bahuda Vibhutibihi Prenkam Shritaya Kusumakaranuvai Vigiyamana Priyakarma Gayati. She's sitting on a swing. In all the temples, you have a Dolotsava. Dolotsava is when the Lord is sitting on the swing. When you see the Lord or the Devi on the swing, all your problems are solved. That is the meaning. Just as the Lord sways up and down, our problems are also solved. After that, he sees the Lord. As soon as your son joins you in business, what do you tell him? My darling son, blank check. How much do you want? Dadarshatatra akhilasatvatam patim, shriyahpatim, yajnapatim, jagatpatim. Have I not told you, my dear listeners, those who are new, I tell you, all important portfolios in the theological cabinet of India are with women. Please clap. Lakshmi is finance. Durga is defense. Agriculture is Bhuma Devi. Information broadcasting and education is Mother Saraswati. I was very happy when Nirmala Sitharamanji was given the portfolio first of defense and then of finance. Just to tell you that mother is the one who is in charge of giving. That is why in the Sudama Charitra, Sudama's wife tells him, Swami, you have a friend. Nanu Brahman Bhagavataha Sakha Sakshat Shriyapati. She doesn't call him Mukunda Govinda Narayana. She calls him Shriyapati. He's the husband of Lakshmi, which means she's going to sign the check for you. Please go to him. Please go to him. You understand? That is why Mother Lakshmi, Mother Rukmini tells the Lord, give me some pounded rice, Krishna, so that I can give him billions and billions. Sudama naam ka garib Brahman tere dar aaya, Prabhu tere dar aaya, अरबपति उसको बनाया, अरबपति उसको बनाया, ये तेरी माया. ओम जय जय द्वारकाधीश, जय जय द्वारकाधीश, प्रभु जय जय द्वारकाधीश. तन मन धन सब तुझको समर्पण, मांगे हैं आशीष. Om Jai Jai Dwarkadish. The Vansal family got my Bhagavatam done in Dwarka. As the Aarti was going on, they made me sit strategically right in front of Dwarkadish. And I saw the beautiful Arti. That is the time the song came to me. The next is the Lord. How is he? Akhila Sattvatam Patim, Shriyaf Patim, Yajnapatim, Jagat Patim. He is the master of the world, he is the master of Lakshmi, and he holds the hand of Brahma and asks him, what can I give you, my son? You're going to create the world on the brink of creation. The Lord is blessing Brahmaji. Look at the humility of Brahma. I tell children, however big you are, however great you are, learn how to bow down. When Aditya Birlaji died and Kumar Mangalam took over, Mrs. Birla told me, Kumar Mangalamji was only 28 years old. Imagine the whole Birla empire on those tender shoulders. You know what Kumar Mangalamji did? She said, he wrote to all the senior officers of the Birla Empire and said, continue to guide me as you did guide my father. All of them were taken up by his humility. You know, what does a new person do? Dismiss all the old people. No. I wanted to learn humility, my children. Please pass on this beautiful message of humility to everybody. When you learn humility, you grow because we stoop to conquer. That is the phrase. When you stoop, you conquer. If you stand straight, like the huge oak that stood straight, it fell in a storm. But the gentle blade of grass that knew how to bow down withstood the storm. When you are humble, you withstand the storm. You are not destroyed by the storm. Today, the Bhagavata is saying that Brahmaji says, let me not be proud, Narayana, my master, my father. Let me not be proud that I'm creating the world by your instructions. I always use this phrase when I come for the katha. I tell the Lord, on your majesty's service. I am in your service, master. Yavat sakha sakyuriveshate krita praja visarge vivajami bhojanam aviklavaste parikarmani sthito manme samunnadha mado ajamaninaha. Let me not think I'm creating the world. I'm just following your orders. That's all. Let me remember that. Last time I did this shloka for you in the Bhagavatam, I told you, I read in an article, Abraham Lincoln came from a shoemaker's family. And when he became the president, from the log cabin to the White House, as they say, when he came to the Senate, somebody wanted to insult him. People love to insult, you know. Noble people are insulted in the parliament. That's a very common thing. It's happening from years together. You know? And noble people know how to reply to the ignoble. A senator gets up and says, Lincoln, your grandfather made shoes for my grandfather. Just to tell people that he is a shoemaker's grandson. That's all. Just to insult him. You know? And what did Lincoln say? Don't worry, sir. I know my family trade. Next time your shoe pinches you, send it to the White House. I'll repair it for you. A president of a country says this. And here you say, I am Maharaja's grandson. What does it matter whose grandson you are? Why don't you tell people who you are? I was so proud, my dear listeners, of our beloved noble Prime Minister, a tea shop boy who had Queen Elizabeth serving tea for him in the Buckingham Palace. What a moment of pride it was for me that you could go from the tea shop to the Buckingham Palace. What a lovely promotion, what an elevation. Only Krishna, only Devi, only bhaktas can grow like this and remain humble. Please remember that. Sorry for being emotional. Modi ji is like a brother to me. I can't help being emotional about a noble person because he's not a politician, he's a statesman. I hope you know the difference between a statesman and a politician. Look up the dictionary. When the Lord is pleased with Brahmaji, the Lord gives him Chatushloki Bhagavata. 4 shlokas of the Bhagavata they are called. They are called Chatushloki Bhagavata. Simple words. Akhandaji Maharaj translates it for us. This particular important passage. Before the world came into being, I was there, Brahma. While the world lasts, I am there, Brahma. When the world is destroyed, I am there, Brahma. What keeps people from not knowing me is my own Maya. Third, I am within the world, I am without the world. Fourth, you can know me through two ways of thought process. Either neti, neti, this is not Narayan, this is not Parabrahma, this is not Brahman, this is not that which remains is Brahman. That is one way, logically. Or suppose you have a pot. If there is a pot, there must be clay. Without clay, there can't be pot. If there is the world, then there must be a God who made the world. Even if the world is not there, God will be there. Even if the pot is not there, clay will be there. That is why I feel it's the scientist who knows the Lord more than the spiritualist, because the scientist knows the limitations of knowledge. Beyond a certain limit, he doesn't know what it is. He calls it God's particle and gets the Nobel Prize for it. Have I not told you? To know your limitation is your strength. To know your limitation is your strength. The scientist knows his limitation. There are people who say, I have known God. We can't know God. It's not like knowing a piece of thing, it's not an object. He's the master of the world, the all-pervasive master of the world. That is why we can't understand who the Lord is. 4 shlokas. Aham eva samevagre nanyatyat sadasatparam paschat aham yatetach yova shishyesha sospyaham rite artham yat pratiyeta na pratiyeta chatmani tat vidyat atmano mayam yatha bhaso yatha tamaha yatha mahanti bhutani bhuteshu chavacheshvanu pravishtani apravishtani तथा तेषु न तेष्वहम् एतावदेव जिज्ञास्यं तत्त्व जिज्ञासुनात्मनः अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्यां यत्स्यात् सर्वत्र सर्वदा. Here we pass on to another important part of the Bhagavatam, and that is please bow down to the second canto. We are coming to the third canto now. Before that, let me tell you a lovely comment from Kananji Maharaj. Parikshit did not kill Kali because it's a great age. No, I told you about this. I told you that even if sins are committed by the body, they are not punished. We come to the third canto. Please bow down to the third canto. We have 12 cantos of the Bhagavatam. Very important canto. Now starts with the question. One day, Vidura was dismissed from the court. This is what Shukadeva says. Parikshit is all attentive. He is death hunted and death haunted. How can he not be attentive? We go to the katha as time pass. Not my katha. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not the substitute for your TV serial. Somebody who has spoken of the Lord for more than 60 years has to be taken very seriously, my dear listeners. This is my life's mission, my soul's breath. I don't come to entertain. While I'm enlightening you, I'm enlightening myself also. The speaker and the listener both get a soul's improvement during the katha. We are taking each other seriously through this philosophic passage. Both of us, we are co-travelers. मंजिल एक ही है. कहाँ से आए, कहाँ है जाना, जिसको है खोया उसी को है पाना. मुसाफिर खाना है ये दुनिया, मुसाफिर खाना है. चाहे जितनी दिन यहाँ जी लो, एक दिन जाना है. मुसाफिर खाना है. I sit in the office and 2 photographs are staring at me. One is the photograph of Vinod Kumar Nevatyaji, my elder brother, who was a big pillar of strength for the ashram. The second is Krishna Kumarji, my mentor and spiritual friend. Both of them are gone, and they're telling me, yes, PP, you are right, Didi, you are right. The world is a musafir khana. It's a guest house. However beautiful the guest house, we can't carry the guest house where we go. We have to leave it behind. That is how the world, the Lord is teaching us Vairagya in the Bhagavatam. Shukadeva is testing Parikshit. You know when Vidura was dismissed? No, sir, no, sir, no. I've been listening very attentively. I did not hear anything about Vidura being dismissed from the court of Dhritarashtra. Tell me, sir, what happened? Sometimes when I'm doing the katha, there are some cheeky children who ask cheeky questions. But having been a teacher for 23 years, these cheeky questions don't disturb me. They don't put me off. I come prepared for the worst questions and with the best answers also. I hope you understand. I just think of the Lord and answer. One day a boy comes to me in US and says, "You are Mahabharata," because I do the Mahabharata. I hope you know. Sometime we'll do it online also. Don't worry. I'll do the Mahabharata for you. The Lord will inspire me to do it. My master to do it for 41 days. I do for 18 days. We'll do it sometime. God wants it, we'll do it. In the Mahabharata, he says, you have approved adultery. How do you like that? I said, shut up now. Don't use unparliamentary language. It is the Panchama Veda. It is the Narayana Katha. It's an epic where you have Bhagavad Gita, you have Vishnu Sahasranama, you have got Sanat Sujatiya, you have Vidurniti. How can you call it full of Vyabhichara? No, my dear child, my dear. And why, ma? One old man comes and gives children to 3 women, and it's approved by the queen of the palace. I said, do you know who the old man was? He is not a philanderer. He is not a Casanova coming from the back door to have an affair with a princess. He is Vyasa, who is the Lord, symbol of fertility. Today you go to a fertility clinic and you accept what science says. What is done by yantra there was done by mantra here. That is the difference. You understand? What is done by yantra in the fertility clinic was done by mantra in the case of the 3 brothers who are born. The first woman went pale with fear and she got Pandu, who is pale in color. He was called Pandu. The second woman shut her eyes out of fear because it was a rugged figure. It's so difficult to digest the great one called Lord Narayana in the form of sage Vyasa. So she had a blind son, Dhritarashtra. The third was not a princess, but the servant woman of a princess. Sometimes the helpers are wiser than the mistress. This lady came to know it's not an ordinary person. One has got a white child, one has got a blind child. So there is something wrong with the receiver and not with the giver of fertility. So she goes with great humility. This servant woman begets the wise prime minister of Dhritarashtra called Vidura. That is how the 3 brothers are born. My dear listeners, Vidura is a very wise person. So wise that the Lord loved him and loved him because of his humility. So much of Niti he knows. He tries to tell his cousin Dhritarashtra again and again. But some people are blind, retinally blind, physically blind, and morally blind, spiritually certainly blind. So one day, Dhritarashtra is asking Vidura, my half-brother, I can't sleep at night. I have no peace of mind. As if peace of mind is sold in the big bazaar. You think peace of mind can be found everywhere? No, my dear listeners. No. Once I gave a talk to employees of a company, a corporate in Dubai. Peace or pieces. No? All of us are in pieces. How to find peace? Peace is only through the Lord. Ashantasya kuta sukham. The Lord says, if you have Ashanti, how can you have Sukha? Shraddhavan lavate jnanam tatparam samyatendriya. If you have Shraddha, says the Gita, and self-control, you will get Shanti. The Lord makes Vidura tell him, Dhritarashtra, you're taking the wrong step, dear. You're taking the wrong step. according to our Arthashastra, my father used to quote. Arthashastra of India, long before the world learned economics, we had an Arthashastra. You understand? We have a scriptural document on economics. And what does this Arthashastra say? Please note, you can be personally immoral. That doesn't mean we can be immoral. I'm just telling you. You can be personally immoral and God will forgive us. But if you take the property of your brother or relative and embezzle it, the gods in heaven will not forgive us for it. How many families I have seen? They come and say, Amma, our father died, but Chachaji is not giving us anything. Tauji is not giving us anything. I feel so bad, so bad. So this Dhritarashtra's train continues. This blood group is still there in the world. It is still there. You are just a trustee. Your brother's soul is suffering, wondering why you have not given the children their property. They're too small. Okay. Once they're 21, you should give it to them. Till then, you can have your uh, way. But then I tell all my listeners, sometimes I'm very harsh, sometimes I'm very kind, but I'm very harsh. I say, if you use that money to and spend it on your daughter's wedding, either your daughter will be widowed or divorced. I'm harsh, but I'm true. You understand my truth? That money was given for his daughter, not your daughter. That poor soul which has left the world trusted you and left all the money with you. How can you do that to that soul? Dhritarashtra says, oh no, Vidura, some other suggestion. When you don't like a suggestion, you always ask for the second suggestion. Vidura is irritatingly repetitive. Some people are irritatingly repetitive. There's one way you can really sleep at night. How? Dismiss your son Duryodhana from the kingdom. Banish your eldest born. It is said, for the sake of the kingdom, you can even give up your soul. Can you give up? As soon as Duryodhana hears, you fellow, you employee of our court, you want to dismiss me, I will dismiss you. It happens in corporates. When some brother-in-law, some son-in-law, some nephew comes, good for nothing fellow, just because he's your blood relative, you dismiss the man who built your organization overnight. Overnight, you either transfer him to a very ordinary branch or dismiss him. Vidura is dismissed. All of us know. Where do bhaktas go? Shyam teri bansi. Famous song of Vrindavan. Shyam teri bansi. Baje dheere dheere. Baje dheere dheere. Yamuna ke teere. Baje dheere dheere. यमुना के तीरे मोहन तेरी माधव तेरी गोविंद तेरी बंसी बजे धीरे धीरे कालेन तावत् यमुनामुपेत्य तत्रोद्धवं भागवतं दर्श स वासुदेवानुचरं प्रशान्तं बृहस्पति प्राप्तनयं प्रतीतम् आलिंग्य गाढ़ं प्रणयेन भद्रं स्वानाम पृच्छत् भगवत् प्रजानाम्. Now he goes, where do you go? Yesterday I was talking to you about pilgrimages. Why do we go to pilgrimages? Because we'll meet like-minded people there. If you go to a superstar's first day release, you will meet fans there. If you go to a bar, you'll meet drunkards there. If you go to the casino, you'll meet gamblers there. If you go to Vrindavan, you'll meet bhaktas there. Very simple. Like-minded people. If you go to Tirupati, Govinda, Govinda, Ninga eppo vandinga, inniki dhaan vandhen. You're so happy to meet people there, no? Guruvayur, you meet people. You go to Vrindavan, you meet people. That is how we meet bhaktas. Tatrodhavam bhagavatam dadarsha. One bhakta is Uddhava, one bhakta is Vidura. Both of them hug each other. I've told you earlier, hug is not physical, hug is spiritual. You touch the Lord in my heart, I touch the Lord in your heart. That is why we are happy. That is why we are happy. That hug, you take your child and hug it. Nobody shakes hand with a child. You say, give me a hug. The moment you see a child, the child comes and hugs you. You touch the child touches you. When you go to when you go to Pandharpur, Bhukta Bhet, Vitthal, Vitthal, Panduranga, Vitthal, Vitthal, Panduranga. All the bhaktas will hug each other, and they were happy to meet each other. Why do you feel happy to meet bhaktas? Because they don't discuss the share market, they discuss Krishna. When bhaktas meet bhaktas, the only topic is Krishna, nothing else. Krishna in the morning, Krishna, Krishna Vrata, Krishna Manusmarantaha, Nam Japo, Nam Japo, Nam Japo Re, Keshava Madhava Govinda Hari, Nam Japo Re, Suraj Khile, Nam Japo, सूरज ढले नाम जपो, सुख में भी नाम जपो, दुख में भी नाम जपो, कृष्ण प्रेम से नाम जपो रे, लोक क्षेम के लिए नाम जपो रे, नाम जपो, नाम जपो, नाम जपो रे, केशव माधव गोविंद हरि नाम जपो रे, नाम जपो, नाम जपो, नाम जपो रे, केशव माधव गोविंद हरि नाम जपो रे. As soon as you meet bhaktas, you're all singing together. That's what they do. The Bhagavata says they were very happy. And who are these? I must tell you. The introduction is there in the third canto. One is Vidura, one is Uddhava. Uddhava was 5-year-old. Sometimes, please, with folded hands, I beg of you. Suppose your child does puja in his room, small little altar, don't make fun of him. He is some potential Dhruva or Prahlada. Please remember, the body is old, the body is young, the soul is old. He is carried over. No? What do you think? Carry over, no? You find brought forward, you see, in the bank. All that punya is brought forward to the next janma. And so the child is very serious. No? The children take chocolates and biscuits and give it to the little altar. That is how he was doing puja. And as he is doing puja, his mother says, Nasta tayyar hai. To tell you the truth, I didn't know Akarnaji Maharaj uses Nasta tayyar hai. My knowledge of Hindi is very sparse, scanty. I'm not a scholar in Hindi. So I thought Nasta was an Urdu word. Maharaj writes, Nasta means not complete meal, not full ashana, but little snacks. That's what it means. Breakfast is generally light, no? So Nasta tayyar hai, she says. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopa Kumaraya. It's a lesson for us. How should we do puja? Have I not told you, my dear listeners? We also do puja. Very nice puja. Very nice puja. Krishnaya Vasudevaya. What is cooking for breakfast today? Nandagopa Kumaraya. What is the evening program? What are we going to watch on the TV? Is this the way to punctuate your secular obsessions amid spiritual obligations, my dear listeners? Are we not bound by the Master Saksham Manvatha Manvatha? When the Lord is standing before us, don't pick up the phone. I call the mobile a boon and a bane, both. It may be a boon when it tells you that there is a Bhagavatam in the evening. It's a bane when it distracts you. It's poison. It's poison. Don't pick up. At least those 10 minutes you're doing puja, the Lord says, stay connected, my password. Stay connected. And when you're connected, some days we are like Prahlada and Dhruva. What great bhakti we have because we didn't pick up the phone. That is right. That day you're attached to the Lord, and that day you say, oh God, what peace I had. Naturally. This is how the little child is teaching us. Who's the other one? Please remember, Uddhava is the last one to meet the Lord before the Lord leaves for Vaikunta. Parandham ko chalne lage jab sundar Krishna kanai. उद्धव बोले सुन लो स्वामी सही नहीं जाए जुदाई तो कान्हा बोले सुन ज्ञानी डोले जिस उपदेश को सुनकर उद्धव माया को जीता है वही उद्धव गीता है वही उद्धव गीता है. That is the Uddhava Gita that was given to the great Uddhava at the end of the Lord's tenure in this world as Krishna before he went to Vaikunta with Brahmaji and other Devatas. Uddhava is a very important person. Uddhavo Buddhi Saptamaham. The Bhagavata is telling us he's very dear to the Lord. His profile is given to us in the 10th skanda. Vrishninam pravaro mantri, Krishnasya daita sakha, Shishyo Brahaspate sakshat, Uddhavo bhukti sattamaha. He is the disciple. He is the disciple of Brahaspati. He is the disciple of Brahaspati. He is the dearest friend of Krishna and is highly intellectual. That is the great man called Uddhava. The other one we meet is Vidura. Vidura is the prime minister in Dhritarashtra's court. I hope you know. After he was dismissed, people are sent to bring him back. Sanjaya is sent to bring him back. There are some people we dismiss and then in anger, as Dhritarashtra did, he was brought back. And Vidurji came back. I admire Vidurji because, like Balrama, he did not take sides. Very difficult to take sides between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Vidura said, I break my bow. I don't belong to either side. Neither Kauravas nor Pandavas. Very difficult. A choice that Bhishma, Drona, Kripa could not make. Vidura made it because of his wisdom. I don't want to join either party. On one side is my heart and soul, Krishna. On the other side are my bread givers, the Kauravas. I don't want to join them. This is Vidura. Now, Vidura is welcoming the Lord. I hope you remember. Krishna has played several roles. If he applied for Naukri.com, he would be qualified for all jobs. That is Krishna, including an ambassador's job. The ambassador, I hope you know, I have visited along with Krishna Kumarji, several ambassadors overseas. You should see the palaces in which they live. My God. I said, how nice to be an ambassador. No? Happy, aram ka jivan, very, very royal life. So this ambassador called Krishna, dressed in the best, natural. I don't know whether you have had an opportunity to read the royal language that one ambassador uses when he addresses the other ambassador. Once we wanted a visa from London to US in London, which was a difficult thing to get. But Krishna Kumarji had his own influence, so we met the ambassador. And the way the ambassador writes to the other ambassador, it's really interesting. It's like one Maharaja writing to another Maharaja, You should see. And the beautiful letterheads that they have with the stamp of the Ashoka Chakra on it. Oh God, it's royal, So the Lord is coming there. Swagatam Krishna Sharanagatam Krishna Bhishma Drona Kripa Duryodhana Dushasana Swagatam. Only the superstar can change his expression. When he sees Dushasana, Duryodhana, and Karna, one grimace. Vidura, Kripa, and Dronacharya and Bhishma. My blessings are on you. Everybody is calling, come Krishna, come to our house. Possession is something that possesses us. Aurobindo said, don't let possessions possess us. Somebody says, whose house is this? My house. I said, Gori maro tumko. After you leave the world, your wonderful son will write late so and so on the board there. So before that, you yourself wipe it out. I'm philosophic in my laughter. I'm philosophic. Nobody cares for us after we are gone. जीते जी कोई देखता नहीं तो मरने के बाद कौन देखेगा भाई? सब भूल जाते हैं, सब भूल जाते हैं. मतलब ही दुनिया है. It's a very wonderful world. Everybody says, come to my house, my house. It's only Vidura who says, come to your house, Krishna. All Vaishnavas say, it is Narayana's house, it's Narayana's property, Narayana's car, Narayana's wealth, everything. That is the way. It is, everything is of Krishna, by Krishna, for Krishna. My master Dikshita would make us cry. My Lord is asking her very innocently, purposely, Vidura, when did my mother buy property in Hastinapura? Vidura must have answered with his habitual knowledge, Isha Vatsya Vidam Sarva. The whole world is yours, Krishna, Narayana, as the Upanishads say. And the billionaires of the world are only collecting the crumbs from your table. Whatever is thrown over from the table of the Lord is collected by the billionaires. The master of the world has said in the 10th chapter of the Gita, whatever is excellent in the world, Arjuna, remember it's a pale reflection of an iota of my excellence. Arithmetically, if you can calculate, calculate. Whatever is excellent in the world, Arjuna, is a pale reflection of an iota of my excellence. What is the world? Nothing. The richest of the world. Kya chandi, kya sona, tujhse hi sab kuch hona. When I visit Tirupati and I see gold, 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 diamond, diamond, diamond everywhere. Kya chandi, kya sona, tujhse hi sab kuch hona. Tere hi haathon mein main to hu ek khilona. I am a puppet in your hands, Krishna. जीवन है तेरी मेहरबानी हो, जीवन है तेरी मेहरबानी बालाजी तूने जीवन सफल कर दिया गोविंदा तूने जीवन सफल कर दिया हो तेरी कहानी मेरी जुबानी दुनिया को दे दी मैंने प्रेम की निशानी मेरा जीवन सफल कर दिया गोविंदा ने जीवन सफल कर दिया मुकुंदा तूने जीवन सफल कर दिया. Very happy. The Lord accepts the hospitality of Vidurji, and Vidurji is so excited. When a VVIP comes home, you don't know what you're doing. I've seen people doing Pada Puja for me, and the kumbham which they bring has no water at all in it. they bring a katori without kumkumam in it. And it is Ramu who has to guide them. I said, please, they're excited, I understand. So please bear with them. It's not an offense. It's a compliment to you that you are such a charismatic personality that you have put the person off balance. You understand? If the Lord were to be there, you can imagine how our great Vidura was feeling. He's giving him plantains. Looking at the Lord. Sundar Shamor, Sundar Radha, Sundar Vrindavan, Sundar Murli, Sundar Chunari, Sundar Payal ki dhun. Is lost in that ecstatic delight of beholding the Lord's transcendental beauty. And he is giving him banana skin. And the Lord is eating banana skin. I told my audience, sometimes the YouTube educates me. I was just seeing that the banana skin has so much of potassium, it seems. So I told them, whenever in the temple you have banana skin, please see that that becomes the manure for our flowers. And the flowers are blooming big after that. Ever since I said that, Bansalji, my great brother, says, give me the skin also, Didi. I want to eat the skin also. I haven't seen such bhaktas, I tell you. Taking the guru or the Didi so seriously, he's eating the skins also. I got a banana this time from the inner temple, the inner sanctum sanctorum of Tirupati. A priest gave it to me from near the Lord. We made it into small pieces. I was giving the fruit, he said, give me the skin. विदुरजी के छिलके तुझे भाए सुदामा ने पोहे चखाए द्रौपदी के शाकन खाए आके कृष्ण प्रेम ले जाना रे कान्हा जाना आ जाना रे आके मुरली सुना जाना रे सुख शांति फैला जाना रे, खूब रोई हंसा जाना रे. When he can take banana skins from Vidura, why not from us, my dear listeners? Why not from us? We pass on to the next episode, where we are told, if you are reading the Bhagavatam for the first time, suppose you know Sanskrit, very good. If you don't know Sanskrit, you're reading the translation and just guiding you as a senior student. Sometimes you find different speakers and different listeners. Don't get confused. The first set of speakers, you have Suta speaking and Shaunaka listening. The same katha is told by Shukadeva to Parikshit. The same katha, you have Vidurji and Uddhava talking to each other. The same katha, you have Vidurji talking to Maitreya. A little later, again Shukadeva to Parikshit. A little later, you have Yudhishthir and Naradji. The same katha, but different speakers, different listeners for variety. That's all. Towards the end, when Shukadeva has left and Parikshit has got moksha, you have Suta again speaking to Shaunaka. That is how the listener speaker pattern is. You have Vidurji being sent to meet Maitreya in Haridwar on the Ganga bank. Whenever you meet a great person, Maitreya is a great Rishi, great Brahmana, great Rishi. And Vidura bows down to him. Vidura knows about him. And he says, you great people, you great men of God, you come into the world only to bring the godless people towards God. Those who are godless are sad. What do I want to do? I want to spread the pandemic of joy. Give me a clap. I want people to be happy, because happiness is not in the world. Happiness is between you and Krishna. The rest is a drama that is going on. It's a nadagam, where you have tragedies and comedies, everything going on. Let that go on, just as you're watching the movie. One day, Ramana Maharshi was told about sorrow, about warfare. So he said, get a bucket of water. There was a fire in the movie that was going on. He asked the Shishya, take the bucket of water and throw it on the screen. They said, Swami, it's a movie. He said, life is a movie, my dear. Life is a movie. You are taking it seriously. It's as stupid as pouring water on the screen. You understand? It's a movie. It's a lovely movie. Lovely movie. I don't think any novelist could have created a movie like life. Each one's life is a movie. Each one's life. The Bhagavata is telling us this is what the preachers do. This is the first shloka I learned as a child of 10 or 11, I think, if my memory is good. We didn't know Sanskrit at that time, but we used to go and listen to Dikshita. If you have not heard Dikshita, this was his voice. Janasya Krishnat Vimuhasya Daivat Adharmashilasya Sudukhitasya Anugrahaiva Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya Bhutani Bhavyani Sharanti Nunam He Guru Airappa, he would say. All of us learned Sanskrit before we learned Sanskrit. Clear pronunciation. Janasya Krishnat, Vimukhasya Daivat, Adharmashilasya, Sudukhitasya, Anugrahaiva Charanti Nudam, Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya. They are a clan by themselves. The preachers are a clan. They are a group created by the Lord. From that time till this time, they have been coming, they will be coming. It's a continuous process. That is why I tell you, we are reminders. All of you know the scriptures. You have read Bhagavata, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita, everything, Upanishad, everything. But what do? Because our job is to remind you. Don't you remember my alliteration? We are consistent reminders, commissioned reminders, compassionate reminders, convinced reminders, courageous reminders, convinced reminders. That is why we come to tell you, don't forget the Lord. Don't forget. He is the one with you. रे मन तो काहे घबराए, तेरे साथ बिहारी. He who can carry the Govardhan, can't he carry your problems? ये जीवन का जो भार उठाता गिरधारी है. You are nothing for him. You are nothing for him. Small little peanut. You think he can't carry your problem for you? Just disburden yourself. But we are so stupid that we go to the altar, we talk to him about the burden and bring back the burden. The Lord said, stupid fellow, know how to disburden yourself. Again, Akhandanji Maharaj comes to my mind. What does Maharajji say? There was a villager who was carrying a bundle on his head. As he was walking along the road, a truck driver, his best friend, was passing by. The truck driver stopped the truck and said, Bhai, ajao, I'll drop you at the next village. So our man, our bundle man, if you can call him so, sits next to him. And the driver is amused because the bundle man is holding the bundle on his head. And the driver says, what are you doing? You gave me a lift. Arey, stupid fellow. If I gave you a lift, I gave a lift for your bundle also. We are like that bundle man, continuing to carry the bundle. Please keep it at his feet. He's the one who will look after us. There's no doubt about it. It has happened in my life 100 times. 100 times. Once or twice, you can call it accident. If the wonderful event takes place several times, it becomes a miracle, my dear listeners. Your conviction makes it a miracle. That is what it is. Janasya Krishnat Vimukhasya Daivat Adharmashilasya Sudukhitasya Anugrahaiva Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya. After which we come to know the Lord is making Brahmaji create the world. In the third canto, there is a chapter called Time and its Divisions. Long before the world came to realize what is time, the Indian mind had already analyzed time. So strange. The best watches are made in Switzerland. They're called Swiss make watches. But the time concept was discovered in India. If I tell you, you will be surprised. 2 Paramanus make 1 Anu. 3 Anus make 1 Trasarenu. 3 Trasarenus make 1 Thruti. 100 Thrutis make 1 Veda. 3 Vedas make 1 Lava. 3 Lavas make 1 Nimisha. 3 Nimishas make 1 Kshana. 5 Kshanas make 1 Kashta. 15 Kashtas make 1 Lagu. 15 Lagus make 1 Nadika. 2 Nadikas make 1 Muhurta. 6 or 7 Nadikas make 1 Prahara. 4 Praharas, 4 of them make Din and Rat, day and night. 15 days make 1 Paksha, Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha. One is the bright fortnight, the second is the dark fortnight. One is after Amavasya, one is after Purnima. 2 Pakshas together make 1 month. 4 months make 1 season. 6 months make 1 Ayana. 2 Ayanas make 1 year. Can you imagine? This is the division of time thousands of years back, before the world had its computer, had all the technology development, etc. This is how we had divided all the small little elements of time. The Bhagavata is telling us that the creation started, Brahma's eyebrows gave birth to a dark boy called Rudra. Then he wanted a residence. So Brahmaji gave him a residence in the Hridaya, in the Indriya, in the Prana, and so on. Then there are different names for this Rudra. After that, he had wives. They are Dhi, Vritti, Ushana, Uma, Niyuta, so on. Brahma had 10 sons. Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulastya, Pulaha, Kratu, Bhugu, Vasishta, Daksha, and Narada. So these are the 10 sons of Brahma. Brahmaji's body was cleft in 2. Swayambhu Manu and Shatarupa. Very similar is the deduction of the Christian thought of Adam and Eve, from the left side of Adam. See how far they owe to the origin of our Swayambhu Manu and Shatarupa. 5 children are born to them. Priyavrata, he had 2 sons, Uttanapada, and he had 5 children, Priyavrata and Uttanapada, 2 sons, 3 daughters, Akuti, Devahuti, Prasuti. Akuti married Ruchi Prajapati. Devahuti married Kardama Prajapati. Prasuti married Daksha Prajapati. Brahmaji, with his eastern face, gives us the Rig Veda. With the southern face, he gives us Yajurveda. With the western face, he gives Samaveda. With the northern face, he gives Atharvana Veda. This is how it is. Now, the Lord is to come as Varaha Avatara. That's the first Avatara which is described in the Bhagavatam. But before that, we have a very interesting episode. The episode is the coming of Varaha Avatara is a very interesting episode. It is said that the ocean feels the pain in being divided into 2 by the Varaha when he plunges into the water with his strong tusks. The waters are ruffled by wild waves, like uplifted arms, and the ocean is crying out, "Oh Master, save me." It is at this time that we are told about a wonderful, important topic called self-control. My dear listeners, self-control goes a long way in helping man to improve himself. Lack of self-control leads us to destruction. Our brother Arjuna is asking the Lord, we know what is wrong, and still we commit the wrong. Why do we do it, Krishna? The Lord is very, very kind. Kama yesha krodha yesha rajo guna samudbhavaha. I wrote a message for you some days back. Lust, love, and God love. Three stages. This being the month of Margari, I was remembering Mother Andal, Matrenam Kamangal, Matrelo Rembavai. What starts as love, lust, becomes love, and from love it becomes bhakti. The same sublimated passion for the Lord becomes bhakti. When you think only of the Lord, nothing else, when all sensuousness dissolves in spirituality, it becomes bhakti. But sometimes even great noble people fall for lust. Lust is forbidden when the partner is engaged in spiritual activity. We have a great sage, his name is Kashyapa. Kashyapa's wife is Diti. She's disturbing her husband when he's doing sadhana. It's evening time, 6:30, 7:30 is the time for sadhana. For yoga, not for bhoga. She tells her husband, I want physical satisfaction now. Eshamam tvatkrite vidvan kama apta sharasanaha dunoti dinam vikramya rambhamiva matangajaha. Just as an intoxicated elephant is crushing a banana tree, passion is crushing me. I want satisfaction. He looks at her and says, woman, woman, don't you know that this is not the time for bhoga? According to our Hindu scriptures, forgive me for the candor. I am the voice of the scriptures. Forget that I am a woman. There are certain moments, certain time, certain periods of the day forbidden for sensuousness. There are certain days in the month forbidden for sensuousness. That is the reason why we have so many mentally and physically challenged children for disobeying these rules. And the number is on the increase. When I was talking about it, a lady came with 2 tall children. They were 24, 25, very good looking, very well dressed, totally brainless. They didn't know what was happening to them. The mother said, I don't know who will look after them after I die. Nobody told me about the do's and don'ts of life, Amma. I said, I understand. Such nice children, they just don't know what is happening to them. One was 24, a boy and a girl. Totally brainless, my dear listeners. It is because we have disobeyed the rules of our philosophy. Our philosophy is for this life and the other life also. The husband is telling the wife, woman, you are a sage's wife. And you don't know that this is the time when Lord Shiva is traveling all over the world with his Bhutaganas. Esha Goratama Vela, Ghoranam Ghoradarsana, Charanti Yasyam Bhutani, Bhuteshanu Charaniha, Etasyam Sadvi Sandhyayam, Bhagavan Bhuta Bhavanaha, Parito Bhuta Parshatvihi, Vrishena Atati Bhutarat. He's going along with his Bhutaganas all over the world. Bam bam bhole. Shri Vishwanath Shambho. Shri Vishwanath Shambho. Hey Jata Jutadhari. Hey Trinayanadhari. Hey Tripurantakari. Naam Aapka Purari. Bam bam bhole. Shri Vishwanath Shambho, Shri Vishwanath Shambho, Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya, Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya, Nityaya Devaya Digambaraya, Tasmai Nakaraya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. I got this song when I finished watching the Mangalarti, the Mangala Puja of Vishwanath Ji when I did the Katha in Benares. My dear listeners, it is a time for yoga, my love. I will satisfy you later. But no, she won't listen. She disturbed him. And after she had physical satisfaction, she is repenting. Man is the only creature who says sorry. No animal says sorry, no? No animal says sorry. Man is the only one who has belated wisdom. She's saying, Swami, I disturbed your penance. Forgive me, forgive me. He says, too late. You will have two children, two terrible children, TWO and TOO. First specimens of terrorists in the world. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. One who loved gold. Hiranyaksha, only gold he will see. There are some people who see only gold. I told you, I took a lady to Tirupati and gave her the best darshan about 15 years back. And I said, Didi, how do you like How do you like the darshan? She said, I am depressed. I said, depressed after seeing Venkateshwara? She said, I can't wear the jewelry that he is wearing. I said, Goli mare tumko. Can you ever compete with Venkateshwara, Srivatsavaksha, Srivasa, Srivati, Srimatambara, Hiranyaksha? Hiranyaksha Pravritti. I see the Lord's jewelry, but I never think of possessing it. Prasada Bhimukam Shashwat, Prasannavadanekshanam. When you watch the Lord, you're admiring him. You don't want to possess his jewelry. We look so funny if we wear all the jewelry, I tell you. Odd we'll look. How can we wear his jewelry? Mad, mad people. I have my nephew sitting here. He's in gold business. And he says, I don't look at gold as gold. For me, it's just a metal. What a lovely way, philosophic way of looking at gold. you know. I'm just telling you, this is the way to look at things in the world. But we have a perverted perspective. That is the Hiranyaksha. The Hiranyakashipu is one who makes a bed, a bed of currency and sits on it, gold and sits on it. What can the finance minister do, or what can the CBI do with such people? A person told me that there was a raid in the neighbor's house and every bed had sheaves of currency. I wonder how they slept on currency. I don't know. I won't be able to sleep. Huge bed full of currency, just currency. No foam, no foam, only currency. So much money. What were they doing? Hiranyakashipu, that is all. She says, no, Swami, I'm sad. I'm sad I disturbed your penance. I'm not a worthy wife of yours. She says, don't worry, my love. You have repented. And for repenting, I give you a blessing. We'll have a grandson. A grandson in this family. His name will be Prahlada. He'll be the talk of the world. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatamaphi siddhanam kaschinmam vetti tattvata. We 1 in 1,000,000. Savai Mahabhagavato Mahatma Mahanubhavo Mahatam Mahishtaha Pravruddha Bhaktyahi Anubhavita Shaye Niveshya Vaikunta Vivam Vihasyati. He will attain Vaikunta because of his extreme bhakti. I hope you know the speciality of the Guru Shishya Parampara. When you have Guru Shishya Parampara, first you have the Guru's name and then you have the Shishya's name. Vande Guru Paramparam, you say, don't you say that? But in the case of Prahlada, Prahlada's guru's name comes after his. Prahlada Narada Parashara Pundarika Vyasambharisha Shukashaunaka Bhishmadalbhyam Rukmangad Arjuna Vasishta Vibhishanadin Punyani Man Parama Bhagavatan Namami. The Agraganya, the first one, the leader of the Bhagavatottamas is Prahlada. He is going to be born in our family. Now she's happy. Doesn't matter if the children are bad, the grandchild is going to be the talk of the world. That is how the history of Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu is narrated to us. To make the long story short, Sanat Kumaras, they are the Brahmaputras, they are small. They look like small children, very wise. One day they visited Vaikuntha. I tell everybody, please have wise people as security guards. If you have stupid people as security guards, the good people will be standing outside, the bad people will be allowed inside. No? For your information, I hope you know the founder of Indian Express, Ramnathji Goenka. Ramnathji Goenka was a perfect planner. He would make his grandson start duty with the security guard. First, even after they came from overseas studies, the first job would be to be a security guard, just to train them from the grassroots to the CEO's level. That is the way to train your children. If you put them in the MD's seat, they become corrupt. They get all the bad habits. No? Start from the lowest strata. So this security who is standing there, who are there? Jaya and Vijaya. Control of the body, control of the mind. Akhandanji Maharaj says, if control of the body and control of the mind go out of control, they become demons. What did they say? No, Sanat Kumaras, you can't enter. We just want to see Narayana. We just want to darshan. We won't even disturb him. We won't even talk to him. We just want from far, we will see Narayana and come. You cannot go without our permission. Imagine the pride of the security guard. No? Naturally, the Sanat Kumaras are angry. May you be born as demons in 3 births. When sages get angry, they curse. Profusely they curse. And they cursed. May you be born as demons in 3 births. Oh God. Now they know we are playing with fire. For your behavioral pattern, Narayana arrives upon the scene and says, great Mahatmas, on behalf of my impertinent staff, I apologize. This is the nobility of the Lord. Please don't take your phone and say, I am not responsible for my employees' misbehavior. Don't say that. He is on your payroll. He represents you. So the apology has to come from you. You may be the MD, you may be the chief man, chairman, does not matter. Like my Lord, have the humility to apologize. And he says, don't worry. My wife, Lakshmi, is more popular than me, but she serves me because I serve saints like you. I serve saints like you. That is why my wife serves me. And he says, don't worry. In all the 3 births, you will die at my hands. I will take incarnations and you will die at my hands. That is how Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu come into the world. Please remember, when they come, the Bhagavata says what happens. The earth and the mountains were trembling. Harsh winds were blowing. Trees and mountains were uprooted. Lightning was blazing forth. Dark clouds enveloped the world. A terrible noise arose from the ocean. Lotuses dried up in the rivers. Again and again, there were solar and lunar eclipses together. You can imagine. Because these 2 fellows are coming into the world. Solar and lunar eclipses were together, and the harsh planets were taking a wrong turn in their orbit. The 2 demons were born, says the Bhagavata. Again and again, we bow down to the Lord, who is the master of the world, who has come to set right the moral imbalance. My dear listeners, we come back to that part of the Bhagavatam where it is told the Lord, as Hiranyaksha was a wicked demon, he had to be killed. My master came as Varaha and killed him. Those who listen to the history of the killing of the great one, the great demon called Hiranyaksha, they will be freed from the worst sin that is committed in the world. Here comes to an end the history of Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu and the coming of this beautiful avatar called Bhu Varaha Murti. What does Varaha do? Varaha goes into the water and brings Mother Earth. Why? Because Mother Earth was being drowned in the waters. And only Brahmaji is approached by Swayambhu Manu and Shatarupa, the first primordial couple of the world. And the Lord takes on the form of the boar. Somebody asked Akhananji Maharaj, why did he come as a boar? Maharaj Shri replied, when something is caught in the slush, in the mud, neither a lion nor an elephant will go. Only the boar can go into the earth and bring the world back to its particular position. No wonder you find the Lord came as Bhuvarahamurti. This is for your general information. I hope you don't have any real estate problems. Suppose you want a house of your own. Suppose you want to get your property in the right place at the right time, in the right hands, then pray to Bhu Varaha Murti. Bhu Varaha Swami is the master of estates, real estate, possession, property, everything. There is a very nice temple in Kerala where we were taken. It is as old as Parashurama himself. Lord Parashurama installed the Murti there, they said. If you go there, you'll find miracles happening. The priest there told us that one fellow had a problem with his friend and he wanted a particular piece of land for a long time. He kept on asking his friend, 20 years, the friends were quarreling. And one day somebody told him, please take your friend to this Bhuvara Swami temple. Panniyur is the name of the temple. Panni means Varaha, Panniyur. So he went there. As soon as the friend entered along with his friend, just stepped into the temple, he said, I'm willing to hand over the property to you. It was that fast. That is how Bhuvara Swami works in your life. In Tirupati also, next to the main temple tank, you have the beautiful temple of Bhuvaraha Swami. Anytime you go to Tirupati, please visit this also, because our temples are not museums, they are not art galleries. They are the live presences of the Lord. You speak to them, they answer. You ask of them, they give. That is the power these temples have. With that faith, please go to these temples. That is how I go, because my elders have advised me to do so. We pass on to a very interesting episode of the Bhagavata, and that is the Devahuti episode. My dear listeners, I have a very old copy of my Bhagavatam, which is as old as 30, 40 years now. So I have to handle it with care. It's so brittle. Any day it will break into pieces. So I open it very, very seldom. Particularly this episode, I want to read from my old copy of the Bhagavatam. I've told my audience, it's lovely to be born as a woman. When somebody says, after all, it's a girl, I said, don't say that. It's a girl. When you get a daughter, remember it's a girl. And the girl stands for Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matra Rupena Samstita. 4 years back, when I had the good opportunity of meeting Narendra Modi ji, In his residence in Delhi, I asked him, "Sir, what is your agenda for our speeches?" He said, "Tell people that a girl is as important as a boy. Didi, please tell them that a girl is as important. And our girls have to be protected. Our girls have to be developed. They have to come up in life. It is lovely to be a woman and more lovely to be a mother. Most lovely to be the mother of God." My dear listeners, whenever I think of the mothers of God, I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous of that woman called Devaki, Yashoda, Kausalya, Devahuti, all of them. That rugged sage called Vishwamitra, he was jealous of Mother Kausalya waking up the Lord in the Valmiki Ramayana. Whole night this man cannot sleep because he is watching the Lord sleep. The Lord is pretending to sleep. How handsome he must have been. How lovely my Sri Rama must have looked. That the whole night Vishwamitra was looking at him. Early morning he had to wake him up. Kausalya Supraja Rama पूर्वा संध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमान्निकं कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामा पूर्वा संध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमान्निकं. This is the Suprabhata for Venkateshwara also. Get up, get up. Oh, lovely son of Kausalya, enviable mother. You wake him up every day. One day I'm waking him up and I'm so happy. Every day you wake him up, mother. How lucky you are. How lucky you are. One day I asked the Lord, give me a song where you are playing in the courtyard of Mother Yashoda. Dasham Skanda, you'll get it. नन्ना मुन्ना काना खेले यशोदा के अंगना, नन्ना मुन्ना काना खेले यशोदा के अंगना, गोपी बोली आजा लाला खन के मेरा कंगना, गोपी बोली आजा लाला खन के मेरा कंगना, नन्ना मुन्ना काना खेले. कभी मांगे माखन मिश्री, कभी मांगे मलाई, गोपी खजो देने आई, पकड़ी उसकी कलाई. कभी मांगे माखन मिश्री, कभी मांगे मलाई, गोपी का जो देने आई, पकड़ी उसकी कलाई. नन्ना मुन्ना काना खेले यशोदा के अंगना, गोपी बोली आजा लाला खन के मेरा कंगना, नन्ना मुन्ना काना खेले. How do you like the song? That is Yashoda playing with the Lord in her courtyard. There's a woman called Devahuti, one of those Prajapati's wife, Kardama Prajapati's wife. Kardama is a great rishi. He has great powers. The Bhagavata says, in the Satya Yuga, the Lord was pleased with sage Kardama and gave him darshan. And of this Shabdamaya, Brahmamaya, and Vedamaya body. After that, he prayed to the Lord for a worthy spouse. Imagine directly asking the Lord, I want a good wife. The Lord assures him. 3 days later, Swayambhu Manu and his wife Shatarupa, they will visit you and bring their daughter, Devahuti, who will become your wife. He accepted her on the condition that he will live with her until she conceives. That was the condition. It was agreed upon as they wanted to pursue the path of salvation. She looked beautiful, very beautiful, says the Bhagavata, like goddess Lakshmi herself. Devahuti served her husband day and night, giving up all weaknesses like Kama and Krodha. One day he's very pleased with her. This is a lesson I give to all young girls who get married to good people, not rich people. You understand? Riches you can always transfer. Goodness you can't. Virtues you can't. You can transfer money, ma'am, but you can't transfer virtue, no? Is there a bank transfer for virtue? No. You can't transfer virtue. Either you're born with virtue or not born with virtue. No wonder when the Ramayana starts, you have Valmiki asking Naradji, Konvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kacha viryavan. I want a gunavan. Similarly, Mother Rukmini writes a lovely letter of devotion and love to the Lord. Shrutva gunan bhuvana sundara shanvatam te. Again, guna. What a woman wants in the husband is guna. The rest can follow. Don't worry. The rest can follow. So she had married a good man, but she was a princess, Prajapati's daughter, and still she lived in a hut, very ordinary life, doing all the household chores. In the pandemic, if the maid servant does not come one day, it is an international disaster. I hope you understand. Because you have sent on the Facebook, my maid is on leave. What does it matter? You're not going to collapse. You're not going to die. Nothing. Because she's not the life giver. I'm just telling you, the maid is very important for everyone. This princess did all the household chores herself, fetching water, cleaning the house, cooking, cleaning, everything she did. One day the husband was happy. He's a sage. He was testing her. He was testing her. I tell children, don't misunderstand Hinduism. Hinduism is not for that world alone, it is for this world also. Indian culture has the best music, the best dance, the best perfume, the best cosmetology, the best dresses, silks, the best of everything which wants to make life beautiful. Best cooking also. Indian cooking is very popular all over the world. I was so happy. We went to Canada and our neighbor says, don't worry, we'll get you idli sambar. I said, please get me. I'm tired of eating bread. Just to tell you, it is everywhere that we have popular Indian culture. Please remember that this man, great man called Kardama said, lady, I'll give you a luxurious life. I tell children, you want a palace, the Lord will give you a palace. You want an aircraft, that was Krishna Kumarji's dream, that I should have a private aircraft. You know why? If I tell you, don't laugh. He said, morning, you do Bhagavatam in Delhi, evening, you do Bhagavatam in Madras. Imagine. That's why I want you to have an aircraft. I said, it is a tall order. I'm growing old, KK. I'm growing old. He said, no, you're not growing old. You're pretending to be old. He was my best friend and my worst critic. Every time I think of him, I have tears in my eyes. He had a tall order. He said, you are lazy. You can do 2 Bhagavatams a day. And let me tell you, I can do it. Clap for me. The Lord has given me the energy to do it. Do I look tired? Try to talk for 3 hours. See if there is one bead of perspiration on my forehead. Who gives the strength? Who gives the strength at 75, my dear listeners? Who gives the strength? Krishna. Krishna gives us the strength. Remember that. That is how, when you are a true devotee of the Lord, any luxury you ask for, you will get, says the Bhagavata. He created a flying palace for her. Today you have aircrafts which lounges and swimming pools, everything. You have your Emirates giving you the best of luxurious aircrafts. He built a flying palace, flying gardens, and full of birds and full of ladies in waiting wearing gold and silk. She led a very luxurious life, and she had 7 daughters. And these 7 daughters were married. Anasuya was married to Atri, Shraddha was married to Angira, Havirbhu married to Pulastya, Gati was also married to Pulastya, Kriya was married to Kratu, Khyati was married to Bhrigu, Arundhati was married to Vasishtha, Shanti was married to Atharva Rishi. After that, you have the Rishi telling her, lady, bye-bye, I go back to my penance. She said, I want a son, Swami. I want a son. He said, woman, pure woman, devout woman, don't you remember that one day when you asked for a child, Lord himself was promised to be given as your child? Did not Brahmaji say, Eshamanavite garbham pravishta kaitavardhanaha avidya samshaya granthim chitva gam vicharishyati ayam siddha ganadhishaha sankhyaacharye susammataha loke kapila ityakhyam gantate hirtivardhanaha. Don't worry, Devahuti, you will have Narayana as your son, Kapila Deva. That is his avatara. Kapilavatara, he will come as your son and he will make your fame and name grow. Akhandaji Maharaj used to say, please give your children meaningful names. Nowadays, I don't understand the names of children. 10 times I ask them, please spell the name. Why? Because half the name is the father's name, half is the mother's name. I call it verbal carpentry. No? How can it make meaning? Tell me. How can it make meaning? Give them meaningful names, meaningful names. There is a Vishnu Sahasranamam, there is a Durga Sahasranamam, there is a Lalita Sahasranamam, there is a Radhika Sahasranamam, there is Subramanya Sahasranamam, Ganapati Sahasranamam, so many Ayyappa Sahasranamam, whichever Sahasranamam you want. Can't you find one meaningful name? Please. And for heaven's sake, don't call your children Chittu Pittu Kintu Pintu. No, I can't bear it. When children listen to this, they say, Mama said, don't call her Chittu Pittu. They say, they quote me because I'm a mama for all of them, their mother's mother. No? So please give them meaningful names, meaningful names. Devahuti. Devahuti means one who calls the Lord as her son. Devam Hoyati iti Devahuti. She's the one who says, come, Narayana, my son, come. That is how the Lord came as Kapila. Our children today are very precautious, either because of the internet or because of their own genius. They are far more knowledgeable than we are. They sit and listen to us. We sit and listen to them. Sometimes they force us to listen to them. My father was a very learned man, and yet whenever I gave the discourse, he would sit in the front row with a scribbling pad and a pen. So one day I asked him, Appa, you're so learned. What do you learn from me? He said, Premo, I speak from the head, you speak from the heart. And that is what I take down. I was so happy. Krishna inspires you, my child. Krishna inspires you. That is why I take down when you speak. The compliment was passed on gracefully to the Lord because he was dictating, I was the stenographer. You understand? Sometimes from our children, we have to learn, provided they are guiding us on the right line. One day, she tells the Lord, sit down, Master. I have to ask you for dharma. The Lord says, I'll speak to you tomorrow. May the Lord fulfill all your dharmic desires. Please bless me. As long as I live, let me carry this message of faith and grace wherever I go. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruvanitir Matirmama. On your behalf, on my own, we thank the Asrani family of Chennai for giving us this opportunity to listen to the Bhagavatam. Please pray for their entire family. They may grow from strength to strength, joy to joy, prosperity to prosperity. May I repeat my appeal for the Annakshetra, which we are building here, which will feed 5,000 people a day in the slums around the ashram. There are pregnant women, there are feeding mothers, there are old people who are discarded and left alone to die of hunger. There are small children who still don't go to school. This is the target of the Annakshetra. Those who give 1 lakh rupees and more will have their name displayed in the donors panel. With this repetition of my appeal, Narayana, 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 Bolo Narayan, Narayana, 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 Krishna Narayana, 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 Satya Narayana, 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 Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruvanitir Matirmama. God willing, we meet tomorrow at 5:30 for the rest of the Katha.
జై శ్రీ కృష్ణ.
Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Sri
జై శ్రీకృష్ణ దీది.
నమస్కారం
జై
అమ్మా.
Jai Sri Krishna.
జై శ్రీకృష్ణ.
జై శ్రీ కృష్ణ.
జై శ్రీకృష్ణ
నమస్కారం
దీది.
అమ్మా.
జై
జై
జై శ్రీకృష్ణ
శ్రీకృష్ణ.
దీది. జై శ్రీకృష్ణ.
జై శ్రీకృష్ణ.
Jai Sri Krishna.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అమ్మా.
జై శ్రీకృష్ణ అమ్మా. జై శ్రీకృష్ణ.
Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Sri
జై
Krishna.
శ్రీకృష్ణ అమ్మా. జై శ్రీకృష్ణ. జై శ్రీకృష్ణ. జై శ్రీకృష్ణ. జై శ్రీ
నమస్కారం అమ్మా.
Namaskaram. Namaskaram. We meet tomorrow.